This is Radio X, and you're listening to Noel Gallagher, assisted by Matt Morgan, and Neil Anuxdad.
Yep.
Right. Well, did you have some questions you wanted to ask me?
Well, there's a few things I'd like to ask you. Shall I just rattle them off?
Well, what is it? Quickfire?
We can do it quickfire.
I don't want to do it quickfire.
Let's do it quickfire. In 2025, when you get the song rights all back. We talked about this recently.
Yeah.
Have you thought any more about you're going to sell them all and become uber rich, or are you going to hang on to them for artistic integrity?
Artistic integrity? What's that?
Exactly.
No, I'm hell-bent on buying a super yacht.
Is that a joke, or are you going to do that? No,
I'm going to call it Mega White Thing.
You are.
I am.
Because we spoke about this.
Neil's laughing.
It's a joke.
Right?
Oh, I thought it was a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
Okay.
No. I love being at sea. I love it. And ironically, I can't swim. Right? But there's nothing better than horsing around on a boat.
I can't. When you say I love being at sea, you've only been at sea on like a
Not
nice
been at sea.
yacht.
Okay, let me
weather.
Let me qualify this.
You'll be
Not
Davy
in
Jones'
a dinghy,
locker in a
right?
day.
Or like sailing around the world with a tin of beans. It's on someone else's super yacht with a chef and all that.
Even in
There's
those
nothing better
yachts,
than that.
If the weather's bad.
Well, what? The weather's bad.
If the weather's bad and you're on a super yacht, it's still bad, isn't it? It's still like you're still rocking all over the place.
No, because not on mine it won't be, because I'll say to the captain, El Capitano, let's go to the nearest port.
So you're just going to go
drop
around,
anchor,
right?
And go and have it, Ron.
Right. So would most of the partying be on the yacht or on the
non-stop party for 5 years?
But on the yacht or on the sort of harbours and nice places like Saint-Tropez?
It'd probably split it equally. Probably be a lot of partying on the boat.
Would you let randoms come back to the boat?
Well, if by randoms you mean fit birds, then yes.
But they always bring.
But if by randoms you mean fellas, then probably not.
Would you ever set sail before they woke up in the morning and tell them they've started a new life with you on Mega White Thing?
I don't know. The captain of the ship would be quite cool. It'd have to be like a bit of a dude.
But then they have a lot of rules. I don't know if you've ever watched Below Deck, the reality show set on a super yacht. But
what do you think?
It's good. You'd like it. It's on Netflix. But there's a lot of rules. They can't. There's the rules of the seas.
Well, all right. Well, that's nothing to do with me. There won't be many rules on the boat apart from, don't make a mess. And
do you tell people that as they come up the gangplank? Right.
No, there'd be a big flashing sign.
Don't make a mess.
Don't make a mess, or thou shalt walk the plank.
Did you ever go on a jet ski?
Never been on a jet ski.
Because you can't swim, but even with a life jacket, would you not?
I've often seen people messing around on them and thought I'd probably be able to do that. But I don't know. You hear horror stories of people breaking their collarbones and all that.
I think if you can't swim, it's just stay away from it. But I thought this was a joke about the yacht.
Not at all.
You're doing it.
No. Well, yeah.
Would you have a chopper on it?
No. I'm going to do it. And if I don't do it, I'm going to rent one for a year and I'm going to sail around the canal in Maida Vale.
Will you buy a little captain's hat?
I've already bought it.
I bet you have.
And shorts that are just that little bit too short.
Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah.
On the yacht. 2025 then.
Well, the selling of the copyright. Yeah, I'm interested in selling it. Oh, only to further my fantasy of buying a super yacht.
Couldn't you afford a super yacht now? I'm sure
No.
you could. Well, you could afford to rent one.
Yeah, maybe I suppose, but no. They're like a lot of money. The ones I'm talking about are a lot of money.
100 million.
About that, yeah.
Really?
You'd say, wouldn't you? I mean, I don't.
You've got the staff. You've got the crew.
Yeah,
I think they call them.
I'm definitely going to. Definitely, I think I deserve it.
You really do.
I do. I think I mean, you laugh, right?
Yeah.
And you laugh. All right, laugh because you won't be coming on it now.
I am coming on it.
You're not coming on it.
Go on.
No, you can.
No
You
trouble.
can work the little speedboat that brings you from the boat to the shore.
That's quite an important job, actually.
You could be that guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. 2025. I guess I'm kind of waiting until we get to 2025 and see how I feel.
If it comes to like selling those rights, is that like that would take a few years to actually arrange, or is it like quick? Like there'd be buyers straight away. You could just do it.
The buyer could sell it now for what?
Right.
Because you
Well,
just.
this was meant to be quick fire questions.
All right. Well, fine.
Tattoos. I know you don't like them. You don't like them on
I don't. I see.
people. In
I
general.
just think, right, when you see lads mainly with like loads of tattoos, like those footballers, right?
Full arm sleeves.
Yeah, the tattoo on the leg, right, that's particularly stupid, isn't it?
No, I like tattoos. I'm into it.
You haven't even got any. Oh, you have. So I've never noticed them before. The tattoo on the leg. Your missus is full of tattoos.
Yeah.
She's, for some reason, your missus looks cool with tattoos. I don't like tattoos on birds with tattoos on their feet. Nah. Get that sorted out. Put some socks on.
My question is, I know you don't like tattoos, but if you had to have one, what would it be and where on your body?
Under what circumstances would one have to have a tattoo?
In a sort of, imaginary world of this question, someone's got a gun to your head. They say, you've got to have a tattoo.
You tattoo now.
Now, what is it?
What is it?
And then they'll go, but we've got one of the best artists here to help you. Sorry about the gun thing. And then you can do anything.
Well, I'll probably do something.
Man City.
Yeah, maybe a Lancashire rose, and I haven't got the brain capacity to even think of things like that. What yours is? What is yours? A mad leopard? What is it?
That's my son's name. That's an M. That's a lion.
Right. What's a lion? What's that? Do you think you're like brave as a lion? Is that what you think?
I'm a Leo, so there's a connection to lions. I just liked it. It was in a history book, and I liked it. Although
Why there?
Because I like it. I can say to you, why have you got that hair? Why have you got that little jacket?
I was born with this hair.
Why have you got that strange little ring on your finger?
Ooh, that ring's amazing. Lots of people ask me about this ring.
Yes,
But what? Right.
Somebody once said they thought that was Peugeot.
Lloyd's Bank.
And Chelsea, I get that. Even though Chelsea, as I tell them, the line's facing the other way.
But here's my point about tattoos. When you get to like 70...
No, this is not true, I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
They look rubbish and they're all blurry and saggy and you'll look stupid.
But surely... Like a young guy, all buff, full of... With his life in front of him.
Yeah.
It's a thing, right? You see it, they look quite whatever. But when you're like 70 and, all decrepit and old and got massive ears and a big nose and hair growing out of your ear holes... It's a bit stupid, doesn't it?
No, I don't. I think, there's some
that's for
cool
women.
people.
When women get to 75 and they got tattoos, I mean, good God.
No, it's an old-fashioned stance.
Well, I am old-fashioned.
But anyway,
traditional, I think you're fine.
You're having what? A Yorkshire Rose?
No, if the tattooist has got a gun to my head,
a gun to your head, they say if you have a tattoo, we'll give you a super yacht.
Oh, I'd have a massive over-the-top royal crest on my back that just said mega mega white thing.
Well, there you go, and that'd be good.
But it takes 6 months to complete.
Yeah, but you could have the artist with you on the yacht. So
that's a good idea.
Start enjoying the yacht.
That's a good idea. Like a floating tattoo parlour.
Have 2-hour sessions like when he's doing the shading.
What do you think of the tattoo on the face?
I mean, I wouldn't go for it. I know I've got a couple of mates with tattoo faces. Yeah. They've got like where it comes onto their face.
What's the thinking behind that?
It's just, it's like if you're into like metal, as those people are, and it's in
brushed aluminium.
My friends are into metal, and like it's just part of that culture. So it's not like, oh, why's he done that to his face? It's just part of the culture. Although I did know the bass player from Electric Wizard. I think his name was Taz, and he had a fully
course it
tattooed
was.
face.
Name's not going to be Barry, is it? Or Colin?
Taz.
Taz.
But he...
Taz, slap that ting, Taz.
Children used to cry on
Huh?
children used to cry on aeroplanes when they saw his face, and that
Why?
made him, because he's fully tattooed. His face was covered in like one whole big
Stupid,
tattoo.
isn't it? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like Cheryl Cole with an arse tattoo.
That was
bunch
weird.
of
When it
roses.
looks like she's sat in
Is
something.
that real though? Do you think that's real or was that?
Yeah, of course
right?
it was.
You're nodding like you've seen it.
That wasn't a good tattoo. Right. Anyway, should we pick up the energy?
Yes.
Should we play a song?
Yeah. Okay. Now. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
here we go.
I'm going to
Granddad's
dedicate
back.
this to you, Matt.
Granddad's back on the
I'm going
jukebox.
to dedicate. This is a song by a 70s outfit called Primitive Man.
Mm.
It's called Animal Love. It's about animals having sex with each other.